Let us come to D part, which is long answer questions. So the first question is, what is amendment? Why are amendments made in the constitution? So we all know amendments are basically changes made in the constitution. And why are these changes made? So that we can meet the demands of current time period. Okay, so you can write from here, our constitution was drafted in 1949, and since then several changes have taken place in our country. Thus it is essential to make modifications in the constitution according to the changing conditions. These modifications are made through a procedure called amendment. An amendment can be defined as a change in the provisions of the constitution through an act. Amendments have been passed by both the houses of parliament and must be approved by president. When our constitution was adopted, it had 395 articles and 8 schedules. Now it has 448 articles, 12 schedules and over 100 amendments. Students, since it is a long answer, you will write this entire answer. Okay. Your second question is, define socialism, secularism, federalism and liberty. So you will write a heading socialism, leave a line and write, socialism means that everyone must enjoy social and economic equality. Under social equality, everyone must have equal status and opportunity. Economic equality refers to equitable distribution of wealth and a decent standard of living for all. Okay. Now second definition is regarding secularism, which says we have no independent or we have no state religion. All religions are equal. So you will write a heading secularism, leave one line and start. Secularism means that there will be no state religion. All religions will be treated equally. The constitution also guarantees the right to freedom of religion as a fundamental right. This includes the freedom to profess, propagate and practice any religion. Your third definition is related to federalism. So you will write the heading federalism, leave one line and you will write, federalism means that our country is governed at two levels, that is center and the state. The president is the constitutional head of our country. The prime minister heads the government at the center and parliament make laws of the country. At the state level, the governor is the nominal head while the chief minister heads the government. And then you can leave a line and write, the powers and functions of the center and the state government have been clearly defined under three lists, that is union list, state list and concurrent list. Now your fourth definition is related to liberty, which means freedom. So you can write liberty, leave a line and then you can start. Liberty indicates absence of any subjective restraints on individual, freedom for her or his holistic development. किसी भी तरीके का subjective रुकावट restriction ना हो, so that individual का holistic development हो, that is entire whole development हो.